check on the stream, see if we're live. We'll get some of this hot D&D action underway.
Yeah,
I'll
hot,
talk about
steamy D&D action.
hot and ready.
No women in sight, only men. Hot, steamy D&D action.
Maybe we'll have an audience of women. Who knows?
Yeah, watching the random group of men.
I don't know. The latest edition of Dungeons & Dragons seems very feminine, so it could happen. Who knows? Anything's possible.
That's good because there's too many fucking sausages in this room.
I like sausage.
What's your favorite kind of sauce?
Yeah, I like my sausage. I don't like your sausage.
Pepperoni.
You like my sausage? What are you talking about? I don't make sausage. Are you being gay?
Ha! Gay!
Yeah, gay for myself.
Gay! Gay!
Alright, we're about to do some D&D action. We are in the Dark Spine adventure of the Dark Sun Adventures. Or the Black Spine adventure, I should say. Trying to defeat the armies of the Gith and their
The Gith!
secret overlords, the Gith Yankee.
Get Yankee!
We're into some dimensional antics here. You've been sucked through a dimensional gate into the astral plane. You are currently on an asteroid in the astral plane, imprisoned by the Gith Yankee.
Fucking blood armor.
You know, it's the power of the artifact. It was overwhelming. It knocked you out just long enough to imprison you and take all your stuff.
Just long enough.
Yep. That's how it goes. What can you do?
Interesting. I'm gonna remember this, Ninja.
So, quick recap. Last time you found a half-giant female, and you inspired her to break her chains, and a piece of the nail that came out of the wall was useful as a lock-picking tool. And then Orin went around unlocking everybody from their jail cells, but then everybody had manacles, and he had to unlock the manacles, and then they had ankle manacles, and he had to unlock the ankle manacles, and it was this whole deal where he was just trying to do triage, who needs it first.
And then we had collars that we didn't know about.
The collars also seem to be an issue. They're around your necks. They're not attached to any of the chains, but they do seem to indicate that you are a slave of the Gith Yankee and a prisoner here. You encountered the Baroque giants. You freed them from their cells and flexed your muscles so mightily that they think, all right, this dude's doing a prison break. We're gonna help him. But you don't speak the Baroque language. They don't speak yours, so it was all just muscle and sign language and grunting. But that's a language you know well, Taurus. So the encounters with the guards have been traumatic, to say the least. Their weapons are devastating to anybody from the material plane. So they act as slaying weapons, and they do a tremendous amount of extra damage just because you're a material, corporeal being from the other
I
side.
just fight.
Yeah, so you got to watch out for that. They've already hit Taurus numerous times for huge chunks of damage. It looks like you freed all the halflings, too. They're going to run amok, as halflings always do. They're freaking out. They came from somewhere. They don't know where the hell they are or what's going on. And this is all quite a new experience to them. Looks like some of the Baroque are sandwiching in ring sight and backing up Taurus. But Taurus does have several Gith Yankee guards that can misty step around dangerously. Although maybe you have scared them off a little bit by defeating a couple of their friends here in front of them. Meanwhile,
They're all dead. They're all dead.
Grimorn and Morg were led astray by one of the prisoners. He pretended to be a helpful escapee, but he turned out to be a backstabbing friend of the Githyanki, and he betrayed you and led you into a chimera cell. Fortunately,
Who would have known?
Morg was able to charm the beasts, and so now they are somewhat friendly. Even though this one's on fire, and so is that one, and they don't like that very much.
Oh no.
Morg, you were going to go first, so maybe you can do something to help your new animal companions here.
Can I use an action to like douse the flames as fire elemental? I don't know how that works.
It would not.
Uh,
And here we have Soul standing in the hallway just outside the room where you're facing off against the two mated chimera. Soul has in tow the very portly Ella of Balak, who helped you escape. And she doesn't know what to do, but she's just following along and observing.
You get there. So we're fighting a chimera.
We're fighting.
Fucking Soul. Always doing the business.
You got this one, Chief. Nah, this one's all you, buddy.
However, the wizard that led you into the Chimera Den might still be around. Nobody knows where he disappeared to. He simply vanished.
You know his name?
He's a fucking defiler, dude. Kill him.
Yeah, what's his name?
Someone has the
It was-
eyeglass thing with the detect invisibility thing.
His name was Gremlish. Boy, if you can't tell he's a villain by that name, you're
Yeah,
not.
if we know the person's name, you guys can like psychic glance them or do something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was.
No,
Yeah.
nobody can do psychic stuff because we have collars that we didn't know about.
Didn't some of them get removed?
No.
Is psychic? Isn't psychic
No.
lance? It counts as a spell, even though it does psychic damage, right? Or does it still?
Yeah, it's still psychic.
Our psionics are.
Oh, so I
blocked
just
right
can't
now.
catch anything with psychic damage. Oh man.
Nothing psychic works.
Psionics are blocked right now until we take
is-
off the shackles around our neck.
But it's magical, ninja. But it's magical.
Still, it's designed to nullify psionic abilities, even magical ones.
Alright, so
Magical
I'm gonna
psionics.
go-
They do. Yep.
Hello.
Hey, hey.
Oh,
Welcome.
yeah, fucking
use my
Sparrow.
cantrip
Is
to
that long?
control flames
Alright.
and put out that fire on the chimera.
Why are you yelling at me?
Or no, do it on the one that's more
Because
damage.
you're late.
So that one's not gonna be
Oh.
on fire anymore. It's
Thank you,
flames,
Captain.
and I'll tell
Just
both
the
of
opposite
them
of that
to
word.
follow me, and we're gonna go fight the
Isn't
evil gift who imprisoned them.
Okay, so you put the flames out on this one, right? And the other one's still on fire?
Yeah, I can't use it twice in one turn.
Yeah, alright.
And, I will squeeze one fit past these people. I don't know if I can squeeze with the giant though. But I'm
She's
gonna
already
go for it.
squeezing in the hallway, but these halls are tall, so you can go up and over her since you can sort of like fly.
A little question though. Does he lose the shackle when he transforms into that fire elemental?
Doesn't all your gear go into that form?
Pretty much, usually, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah.
But I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 feet.
Alright. So as you move down the hallway, you can see there are a whole bunch of burly barogue flexing their forearms in the hallway. They're eyeing Ringsight here with uncertainty. He's small, but he looks like he might be powerful, as these others have demonstrated to be.
What group is saying this?
Just
Obama.
describing what Morg can see.
Hang on, let me switch to my laptop. I had to lay my head down for a second.
Alright, Quicksoth.
Lay your head on my pillow.
Quicksoth casts invisibility on himself. Now he and Isel are both invisible. He's a wizard. He uses wizard magic, not psionics, and he's right next to her, so his spell hits her and does the thing, and the spell hits himself and does the thing. So,
Really do the thing.
in
Oh,
their
good question.
invisible form, they're going to look around a little bit.
Little question, Ninja.
Yeah.
When we were in that unconscious period, does that count as a rest?
It does not, because you were knocked out by overwhelming magical power, and so you were in a catatonic status ailment state, not a restful sleep state. Alright, so your friends that you rescued in the mines previously, they're tagging along, but they're not very powerful, and he's got limited spells left. But he does want to look around a little bit. Maybe he can find an exit. He goes down this cell block here, and the first cell that he notices off to the left here is cell block 16. And he covers his mouth, and he averts the eyes of Isel, and she says, "Ow, you poked me in the eye." And he says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't see your face, you're invisible, but I didn't want you to look at the horror. There's a dead body, and it's rotting and grotesque." And she says, "Oh." And they move past the dead body, and they see another cell block 15. And this cell block holds a pair of Githyanki. Unlike the other prisoners kept here, they have normal clothing, and their cell has been equipped with comfortable furniture to relax on.
These are prisoners, though, right?
They're lounging on comfortable benches. They're sipping drinks. It's almost like a vacation. These are the white collar cells for Githyanki criminals. They're not getting the harsh treatment that you get. They don't have any manacles. They don't have any collars. They're just chilling in there.
Ninja?
Yeah.
You had mentioned that someone was being weird about me for that.
Well, I'm just saying you're surrounded by surly giants, and they're looking for a fight, and they're unsure if you're, and they're unsure of who you're with because they don't recognize you. Your species.
Know that picture of that one girl on the couch with a whole bunch of black dudes behind her?
For frick's sake.
Anyway, they're just following Taurus because he broke him out, and they're looking for a fight, so they're eyeing you. But you look like you might be dangerous, so they're unsure. Alright, so let's see. Do we have any other allies that are going to do something? Yeah, the Barogue. They're going to hoot, and they're going to holler, and they're going to go into an enraged state. And this Barogue is going to push his way down the hall here, past all the halflings. The halflings, in fact, are terrified by the hooting and hollering, and they're all going to run and scatter. And there was actually a Gith guard here that takes a swing at one of them, and that halfling goes down here with a wound. He takes 49 damage, and he goes down. This other halfling warrior throws some stuff at the Githy guard and temporarily blinds him. These Baroque giants come up behind that guard. The first Baroque giant is going to grab him in a four-armed grapple. He is grappled, and then he is very quickly pinned into a full Nelson. And with one of the other arms, he's being disarmed. And then the other Baroque giant comes in and drop kicks his legs out from under him and then sits on his face. And so he's being smothered under two Baroque giant wrestlers. Alright, something like that. And this Baroque giant, as he's wrestling the Githy guard who's been blinded by the halflings, he's going to give a thumbs up with one of his hands, and he's going to say, "Ungok, ungok, ungok," which you don't know what that means, but it's encouraging, Taurus.
Bo just gave you a social security number.
Please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe.
Alright, you hear some sounds of combat when all of these allies go into this room. Room 1. Room 1 has a bunch of guards in it. And those guards are going to engage with these allies. I'm not going to do any of the combat, but let's just say that a couple of the halflings are not having a good day.
The halflings just get what's it called? Muppeted.
Narratively destroyed, we'll say. And one of the Githy guards engages with the Baroque giant, who is going to just lean over and take a big bite directly out of his skull. A critical hit. All right. Then, these are the Baroque giants. They're engaged in combat
Whose
down
turn
at
are we on right now?
this end of the hallway.
Ninja, whose turn are we on right now?
We are on the allies, right in the middle of the initiative.
Okay.
You're coming up pretty quick.
So,
Grimorn is
Soul-
next.
well, where's the figurine for Soul?
Soul is in the hallway over by 17 over here. By Ella of Balak.
Oh, okay. Do we know this room is here?
You passed it. Quicksouth mentioned there were some interesting prisoners in the cell here.
Why is Queen Zagath there?
Nobody's interacted with her. You could ask.
I think we can suspense with the questions while we're being attacked by people with slaughter weapons that kill us really quickly.
You guys got that.
All right.
I got some flirting to do.
Grimorn.
What is it with people with wives trying to flirt the most? What the fuck?
So it seems like the chimeras have calmed down, huh? And I've seen that Moore cast that spell and he extinguished that flame from him.
Yeah. Trizrani and Bardak, the dwarf, are going to run out of the room because they're kind of scared of the chimera. They don't want to engage with any of that, and they're a little unclear about the charm.
Okay. I'm gonna step out.
Ella of Balak is going to move in this direction down the hall as well.
I moved to the corner here. And I kind of know that more Taurus is fighting over there. I peek around and take a look at Zagat, and I'm like, "What the hell are you doing there?"
All right. Zagath is going to turn to you, and you can see that Zagath is transformed. She no longer looks like a Githyanki. She has reverted to her natural form, which is that of a devolved Athasian Gith. However, she is still dressed in her royal finery. She is still the queen of the Gith. Deposed from her throne, her empire and her armies decimated, and now she is but a lowly prisoner here. You can see that she's got shackles and a collar, just like you had. She's surrounded by several other prisoners that are not so heavily shackled. Githyanki, true Githyanki. They seem to be treated with less suspicion than the other races. She looks at you and she says, "We're the same! We both burn with the flames! Free me!"
Do you know where they might keep our items?
She squints her eyes and she says, "All the items were taken. I did not see where they went."
And our cell is do we have a key, or we're just tinkering with the piece of metal to try to open?
Pick the lock or destroy. If you're strong enough, you can rip it off the hinges.
I don't have that strength. I don't have my belt on. I'll yell to Orin. Let's give her a try. Get her out of there. And hopefully you'll do something about that. And this necklace I have around my neck there. And that would require to picklock it, huh? Or is there a hook or something I can just take it off?
You would need a key. Any of the guards might have one. The nearest body is far at the end of the hallway under several Baroque, though.
Okay. And that's probably a magical item, huh?
Oh, the keys? Nah, mundane.
No, the shackle thing. That's.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder how strong that might be, though. Do I see one of the Git Yankees from where I'm at? Like at the end, like where at the end of this corridor.
Yeah, behind Taurus, there's a Githyanki guard that was blinded and pinned to the ground and is getting the shit kicked out of him by a couple of giants.
Can I throw a firebolt to it?
He is completely wrapped up in Baroque. You would not be able to hit him without hitting them.
Yeah, I'd have a disadvantage.
Yeah, they're grappling. They're in his space. Or we should say he's in their space. They're dogpiling him.
I'm just wondering if a dispel magic would be worth doing on this.
Wait, Ninja, are my tattoos still blocked? Just a quick question.
Yeah, you can get your collar removed.
All of your tattoos were taken.
Oh, including the one on my dick? Oh, no, they got my foreskin.
They're removed, or are they blocked by the psionic thing?
They've been removed along with your equipment.
Oh fuck.
I'm just missing all the skin on my body.
So there's no point.
Well, the Githyanki, they have a lot of high-level scions, and they're pretty knowledgeable about moving psionic tattoos around, so they just swiped them off you.
So I yelled at Oren to free her if he can. And I'm going to yell to ringside until I'm trying to get a key and get that necklace off your neck. Because he's kind of fucked without with that thing on his neck. He can't do much. So
True. Taro has no power except for his faith.
120 feet. What level is this?
Where the ninja
going
was
to-
wearing iron or steel?
Well, I'm at the. I can actually one, two. Those are.
What are you asking?
Are the guards are they wearing iron?
Everything they're wearing is probably steel.
These are all 5 foot squares, huh?
I think the guide says that mostly they're wearing steel chainmail.
Alright, so I am gonna cast the dispel magic on Ringsight's neck collar. It's verbal and somatic, and I can do it up to 120 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna try that.
With the spell in the collar around his neck dispelled, he should be able to use psionics again. It suppresses the enchantment. How long does that last?
That I'm not sure. When it comes to items,
I'm gonna look into that. Because you're gonna be on a timer, and then his psionics are gonna stop working again unless it's removed.
I don't know if it works on items actually. Yeah, or magical. Oh no.
Creature, object, or magical effect, so yeah. It's probably higher than a 4th level spell, though, so make like a DC 12 check. Or, no, not 12. What would it be? Higher than 4th level. 6? DC 16?
16.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Do I have pluses?
It's a spellcaster check, so you're adding your wisdom.
My spell modifier?
Your spell modifier.
Or my spell attack or spell modifier?
Spell modifier.
What's my spell modifier? Oh, let's hope it works. Come on. No. That's 12. Fuck.
Okay.
Were the ninja, were the manacles and stuff on us, were they iron or steel?
Steel.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, that didn't work.
Alright, you tried. You couldn't overcome the power of the enchantment. It's high level.
How long does it last though? I'm gonna Google it.
Dispel magic is instantaneous, so you get that one quick shot at it. It almost worked, but you couldn't break through the enchantment. Ring sight. All right, Grimorn asked if you could get a key. Up ahead of you, about 10 feet ahead, you can see there are 2 four-armed giants. And they are pinning a Githyanki guard to the ground and just kicking him and punching him and pummeling him and stomping on him. And you have been tasked with reaching in there and fetching a key off his belt.
They do 1d4 rounds. That's what they suggest on roll 20.
All right. So if it works, it'll suppress it for a little bit.
Yeah,
Is there
it's a
something
short duration.
preventing me from getting the key?
It might be difficult.
I'm going to channel divinity.
All right. To do what?
I would like to walk over and claw at the dude, so I can use the thing I'm trying to use.
Claw at him. What do you mean?
Like go over to him and do an attack on him.
He's already dead.
Oh,
They're beating a dead horse, basically.
no, frick. I thought it was just really tough.
The difficulty in this task is that he's being grappled by 2 four-armed giants. Have you got a plan? How are you going to get that key out from the tangle? Bear in mind, you can't access your psionic abilities, and nobody speaks Baroque Giant.
All my
Can I
life,
try-
I want more money and power.
I assume my tattoos don't work.
All your tattoos are gone. You've been stripped bare and given just a prisoner's smock to wear.
But I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. I walk over to the thing and try to get one of their attention.
Okay. You move up to the Baroque Giants. You can see that...
Didn't I just give him a sword to start slashing these fucking gifts?
That's the one that charged into the guard station and started fighting the guards.
No, Ringside picked it up at the end of the session.
Oh, you mean Ringsight? All right.
Yes.
What kind of sword does he have? One of the silver swords?
Yeah, one of the swords. Yeah, from the Githyanki.
All right. So you can hit for 2d6. It doesn't
No
do.
one near
Oh, actually, against if you
Strength modifier.
if you were to hit a Baroque, it would do a ton of damage because it's that slaying weapon. However, bear in mind these are Taurus's friends now.
I know, that's why I'm not hurt. That's why I'm just getting one of their attentions.
All right. You're gonna wave the sword around.
More like pat pat, or hey you.
All right, the Baroque Giant. He's got the dead Gith guard in this full Nelson headlock, and he's gonna turn his head around and look over his shoulder at you and grunt.
I point to the thing and then I make a give it here motion.
All right, Baroque Giants are very unintelligent, so I'm gonna roll to see if he knows what you're trying to. He rolled a 1. Unfortunately, he doesn't understand what you're doing. In fact, he might have interpreted that as a threat, and he's going to begin growling at you like an animal when you try to take away its toy.
I frickin' come on, I have to have something in this giant pit of nonsense that I can use to convince him to stop being a dick.
Are you trying to save the Githyanki?
Oh, he's already dead. I made that clear.
I want a thing that's
He's
on
trying
the
to take the
Githyanki.
key off of him, but the Baroque are manhandling the corpse.
Can I try to make a persuasion check by making very nice and friendly noises?
All right. Give it your best shot. Persuade away.
I'll just roll. Well, I can do it at the proper area. Let's try that one more time.
You start making like
Okay,
cooing,
that's
purring noises up
24
there.
in total.
24. You use your best efforts to persuade the giant. You plead, you beg, you point at the key and try to get him to understand your need. He's really dumb, though. He thinks about it. Oh, he rolled an 8 this time. That's a lot better than a 1. That's like 8 times better than his previous roll. All right.
Hey,
So he rubs together 8 of his brain cells, and a little friction happens. And he swats the key off the belt, and then continues chewing on the guard. It lays at your feet on the ground here.
okay, now the important question. What the frick did I just use my turn to get? What is this key?
All right, this is the key that unlocks things in the prison. Do you wish to unlock your collar?
Yes.
All right, you pop the key into your collar's lock, and it comes off your neck. And once again, you can feel the force. The power of your psychic energies returns.
Frickin' finally.
So that gives you a few more options.
Do I have any turn left?
You moved a little bit. You spoke a bit. You interacted with your collar.
You did an action.
I don't know. Do you got a bonus action?
I have some bonus actions I could use.
What you got?
Let's
All my life, I want money and power.
see. I don't believe you, but okay.
Boats and hose. Boats and hose.
Hang on, there's one specific thing I wanted to use right now. I forgot where it was. It's not channel divinity. I would like to... Detect thoughts doesn't really help if he doesn't have enough thoughts in his brain to be useful. Does sending make... Can you understand sending regardless of language?
Not sure. Let's see.
It does.
Sending. Well, that could be handy.
I would like to... I'm out of bigger spells. I'm going to use sending on one of the Baroque giants.
All right. You send a message. It's got to be
Oh, shit.
25 words or less. You might want to, I don't know, type it out or something just to get your
reply.
word
Yabba-dabba-doo.
numbers accurate.
Ninja, are fire elementals part of the planar creatures that get extra damage from the swords?
That's a good question. As an elemental, would you still count as from the material plane? Boy, that's a real gray area. I don't know. What do you think?
Aren't they from like a fire plane instead? Or...
I mean, but you turned it into
Or what?
an elemental.
You do become a planar creature, and the whole point of their sword is that it destroys, things from the material plane. So yeah, we could say that they don't hit you that hard.
Does it change your
Okay.
creature type when you transform? Like, do you go to like a one
No.
house or whatever?
He's got the stat block of a fire elemental. I would think so.
If it changes his creature type, then yeah, I would say.
Okay, I sent him a message.
Thank you, friend. My friends aid you. Enemies are weak, but weapons strong. Take and use them. Open other cages to gain more friends. All right. This time he rolled a 10. He really understood that.
A 10 out of 20.
I mean, that's pretty good compared to his 1 and his 8.
I kind of get what
Compared
you're
to
saying
brain
now.
damage, that's actually decent.
Compared
Alright.
to total brain death, he's actually thinking that.
All right, so
Oh, is that you said all right, so or all right, soul?
Soul, it's your move.
Alrighty then. All right. How are each of these squares 5 feet?
Yeah.
5, 10. Would it count as 2 squares to move through these two?
Yeah, they're pretty small. They can get off to the side.
I know, just what you want.
They're allies, so they'll step aside and let you move through.
Put it inside.
I want to go here, and I want to see what's going on with the these guys. What's Grimorn looking at over here?
All right. There's a locked prison cell ahead. It goes into a room here. There's 2 cells off to either side. They have old Githyanki men. They are not as ill-treated as you were. They still have their clothing and some of their items on them, and they're not shackled in the way that you were.
Do they have aura to them? Like, what can I gauge from these guys? Do they seem like they'd be dangerous?
They are going to notice that you're looking at them, and they see that you're all making an escape. One of them's going to send a thought at you. Free me!
Do I not notice? Do I not notice her right here? See, what does she do?
She's talking to Grimorn. Grimorn is trying to get her out of there, so she's waiting to be freed.
I was gonna kill her, but she's still a sister of fire, and you can't imprison a flame. You know what I mean? You
All
gotta
right.
let it go free.
The haughty Githyanki man looks over at you. You seem well dressed for a prisoner from the plains. Get us out of here.
I thought they took our
And I
clothes and put us
get-
in smocks.
And I get what exactly?
Oh, what do you want?
What do you have?
I'm in prison. I haven't much.
You have more than me, from what it looks like.
What? Do you want my robes?
Are they
Freaking
magical?
quick
No.
dual battle.
You think they would leave me with magical robes in a prison?
No, but you must have something of value.
He
Tell me what it's worth for your freedom.
thinks about it for a
My
minute.
favorite shiv.
It's my favorite scene.
You worlders wouldn't know anything of the plains. My knowledge and wisdom could guide you. Free me, and I will lead you out.
Why were you locked up in the first place?
Minor crimes. Nothing you should worry about.
Hey,
Who are
just
you locked up with?
out of character. 30 seconds ago, we just got betrayed by another wizard in this fucking place.
I know, but like, what's it called?
Just
Like, he
saying.
did you pulling up?
It was
what
only
happened?
30 seconds ago.
Oh, what crimes did you commit? Nothing, but they locked me. I didn't even deserve to be here for real. A gram of weed. I'll get back to it. Is the other Githyanki communicating with me, or is it just this one?
The old one here, he's a little shorter and grayer than the other one. He's got yellowed skin. It's a little more crackly than the younger one with the brown beard. So the old Githyanki, he says, my aching bones. Maybe I'll just recline here. My chair's so comfortable. Why do you want to go escaping? You'll be freed soon enough. Just bide your time, fool. And the other one sneers at him and says, I am unjustly placed in this prison cell. I will have my freedom if I can take it.
These guys seem pretty chill. Hey, Ninja, what are these walls made out of?
The bars of the door are made of steel. The walls are made out of some asteroid stone that you don't recognize.
You said stone, right?
Yes.
Alright, I want to cast Pass the Wall on it.
Okay. You want to pass through into the cell?
Wait, hold on. It can be up to 5 feet wide, 8 foot tall, and 20 foot deep. These are all 5 foot squares. Can I like clear out the walls so that instead of just like getting through the bars, I just open up all the cells, like just putting holes in all the walls?
Yeah.
Yep. And I'll free all. Can I get all 3 of them with that?
Let's see. If you put a hole in this square here, everyone could get out. Yeah.
Yep. I do that.
All right. The 2 old Githyankies step out into the hallway and take stock of where they're at and what they might be able to do. Queen Zagath
Oh,
joins Grimoire.
hello. Oh, hello, Queen Zagath. How are you? We've heard so much about you. Oh my God. It is such a pleasure. Such a pleasure. I am soul of the of this party here. I am the boss. Would you like to hear a song? Would you like to hear a song?
She seems uncomfortable. You are the people that destroyed her empire.
Hey man. Hey.
Real smooth bard.
Hey man. I can't undo the past here. Shit. Damn.
Maybe hit on someone you haven't killed their people like thousands of other people.
I mean, in my defense, you know how hard that is to find.
Is she a Gith or a Githyanki?
It was revealed that she is only a Gith. She was using an illusion, what do they call that? The clerical cantrip, a thaumaturgy. She was disguising herself.
Hey Ninja, can I give her my warped ritual dagger as a gift?
Uh,
Slightly kill any bad blood.
What?
Any
Hold
bad
on.
blood.
You don't have anything.
Sure, she'll
Yeah,
accept a
I know.
weapon, but yeah, you don't have it.
Yeah, what do I have on me?
Nothing.
Alright, can I just perform to her a song to slowly but surely try to convince her to...
Yeah, I mean, if it's just a vocal song.
Yeah. Alright. Can I get a guidance, Grimoire?
We're in combat turns.
We're in combat turns.
Damn. I can't bardic inspiration myself.
Serenading takes longer than 6 seconds. Next move.
Oh, God, 21.
Taurus is dying.
Taurus, you'll survive. You've done it before. I'm trying to get some play.
You're still in Grimoire's bitches? That's crazy. You stole my bitch. Now you still in Grimoire's bitch.
You can have that.
That's why you almost got killed on the last turn.
Man,
That's why I almost killed you.
You know how many times I've almost died to anything? Come on, be original. Say that's how. That's
we
how
were in
you
the
almost
cells.
did
We were in the cells, and I was about to kill you.
it. Wow. You
Luckily,
would've-
ringside
you ain't got it
pissed me off, and I took my anger out on him instead.
in, you ain't got it in you, Taurus.
Bet.
But
Ask Grimoire.
after I free him, does he have anything else to say before I end my turn?
The old Gith and the younger Gith man, they're going to look at each other, exchange a glance, and look around at the cells here. One of them makes a hand gesture down the hallway towards where Taurus is fighting, and the other one nods his head, and then thinks about it for a moment, and then shakes his head, and then the other one tilts his head to the side towards this other hallway, and then the older one nods. And he looks back at you and says, "We're moving now." And they head down this hallway here.
What's down that hallway? Does anyone know?
No, we don't.
Oh wow.
Those two, but what is Zagath staying with me or what?
Yeah, Zagath, she stands right next to you.
He still has still should be able to cast some of the magic.
Yep, she still has access to clerical magic, a little bit of access to the fire plane.
And who the hell were the two guys?
But yep, I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Grimoire, and that's my turn after.
Zagath shrugs. She says, "They were in the cell when I got there."
Technically, we only killed a few dozen more people. The Githyanki killed
Hey, technically,
hundreds
I didn't.
in the city.
I didn't directly kill any. I helped.
What are you trying to switch side now?
No, he's just trying to woo somebody.
I just imagine Grimoire just out of nowhere,
very
like, gets
powerful.
perfect memory. Actually, I remember you shattered quite a couple into pieces. Remember? You were laughing and everything. Just-
Yeah, you don't cast magic. You're not a defiler.
Yep, that's my turn, Ninja. The Chimera is next.
All right.
Also, Grimoire, you have a Bardic Inspiration. I'm again.
All right. The chimeras can't do much. One of them burns a little bit. How much damage? A D10?
Yeah. Why is it not rolling? There you go.
I'll be right back. I need to eat food.
It does 8 damage.
All right. All right. That one roars in pain as some of its fur burns off, but it's following closely with its mate into the hallway here. Tezrani and Bardak, the dwarf, they're going to continue to be afraid of the chimeras and move away from the monsters into this cell block that goes off in the eastern direction. They happen to fall into line with these two old Githyankies. The oldest of the Githyankies looks back and sees Bardak the dwarf and Tezrani and says, "You there, slave, if you're going to follow me, do not make any sound." And Bardak the dwarf says, "Your people put me here!" And he snarls and leaps upon the old Githyanki and begins punching him in the back repeatedly. The old Githyanki falls over and injures his hip. And he lets out a scream, and the other younger Githyanki man runs over and grabs the dwarf around the collar and tries to pick him up and heave him away. But the dwarf has a firm grasp on the old Githyanki, who's yelling, "Free me! Unhand me, you fierce little monster! You little disgusting runt! What are you doing touching your betters?" And Tezrani, he sort of slinks along, trying not to draw any notice. He might squeeze past them and move off in this direction here. Do we got a Skywell? We don't. He moves. I'm going to place him here. Alright. The Githyanki engage in serious combat. Multiple Baroque giants are destroyed. They let out roars of pain as they are hacked and blasted with psionic energies. The captain, Roscon, unleashes his most powerful psionic attack, and one of the Baroque giant's heads just literally explodes. He commands his men. He yells, "Sergeant, take 2 of these men and attend to that giant with the others. Do not let them escape." The sergeant misty steps all the way down to here and begins barking orders at his men. The others follow, moving to here. Taurus, a barrage of psionic energies assails you. You are getting hit by 4 psionic attacks. Give me a DC 18 wisdom save 4 times.
I'm fucking tired of you motherfuckers. All those guys down there, and they gonna get at me. Alright, let's see what I got. You said wisdom saves.
You have advantage.
I know. I get 4 of them?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. 16, 9, 14, 4.
With advantage. Roll with advantage.
That was with advantage.
Damn. No successes?
I got a -2. I have to get a fucking 20.
What's
Highest I got
that?
was an 18.
That's like 112 damage. Ouch.
Are you?
Fuckers.
Oh shit! Are you going down?
No.
They are assaulting your mind. Your head is getting the most powerful headache you've ever felt in your life. Like your brains are going to explode out your ears any minute. And all of these Githyanki, they're just like doing the mind taker thing, or they're putting their fingers to their temples and they're straining with all their might to explode your brains.
Did I do a reroll yet on this rage? I don't know.
Reroll on the rage. I don't know.
I'm looking at the chat right now.
Are you at 0 hit points with your Undying Rage thing?
No. I still got 55 left. I don't think I did a reroll on anything. And it's a fine. Well, I'll save it. Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't see a reroll for saves. Ugh.
Psychic damage, your one weakness. Harumph.
Oh, I mean, not really. My only weakness is just the weakness that you guys are breezing.
Yeah. Gith Yankee psychics are powerful. They might be able to knock you out and put you back in prison.
You know? There I was.
What's that saying about overconfidence?
I mean, that's what happens when you go left and your whole party goes right. What are you gonna do? Hey, everybody, follow me. Let's not follow him. Everybody go the other way.
I mean, Rain Sight stayed kind of with you.
What a good thing here. Fucking these halflings up now.
All the halflings die. Several quick chops decimates the halflings as they were trying to escape. The Baroque Giant wasn't targeted with any of those attacks, but they did throw all of their psychic attacks at him, and his head explodes. Ah! He roars as he collapses on top of the halfling pile.
Woke up looking for the broccoli hot.
Yeah, that guard station is guarded. Alright. These two Baroque Giants, they can see that their brave leader was defeated at the end of the hallway, and they're going to give an angry grunt, and they're going to stop beating the guard that they had pummeled here. And they're going to yell back at the other two, and these two Baroque Giants are going to move up with a dash. They overtake, bypassing everybody with shoves.
Poetic justice. Poetic justice.
And back.
Alright, a couple Baroque Giants just shoved past you, stomped over their friends into the hallway. Their leader just got defeated, and they're pretty angry about it.
Taurus got defeated.
Nope. One of their leaders. There's two Baroque Giant leaders in the pack.
How many turns away is my turn?
Well, I did the Gith Yankee. It's Taurus's turn right now. Then Morg, then Allies, then Grimoire, and then you. Taurus, what do you do? You are in bad shape. That really hurts.
I'm back. I'm back. Back again. Sadie's back.
You've got one guard directly in front of you. You're standing on a couple of dead bodies. You've got two Baroque Giants behind you, standing on top of a corpse. It's a pretty tightly packed hallway. You can climb over them. The hallways are tall.
I mean, it's just rough terrain, I guess, right?
Basically, yeah. You go past them into room 21 or into the hallway where the others are.
Don't I get reach?
And you do have reach.
I don't even need to get over there, right? Let me see. Because The weapons aren't reach, but I have reach because I'm a large size, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, I was making sure. Oh, actually, great swords do have reach. Wait. Oh, reach is 5 feet. Okay, yeah, 5 feet reach on a great sword, but I'm large size. Okay. Anyways, this guy, what's his health at? I'm sorry. Have I hit this guy already once?
The one behind you, dead. The giant's got him. The one in front of you, uninjured.
Uninjured. Nope. Not anymore. I'm gonna fucking go for the fence. I'm swinging for the fences.
All right.
Oh, that's not what I was trying to roll. Hold on. I did not mean to do Shift C. I meant to do Control C.
Yeah, good. Will's back. Then he can take his turn.
Oh wait. Oh,
Hey guys.
Welcome,
Let's
welcome.
go.
oh, that's my to hit. Okay, we're good. We're good. This is my first attack. 28 to hit,
That hits.
and it will be this much damage.
It's exceptional too if you want to reroll one of the dice. They have armor class
I will
17.
reroll one of the d6. Hold on. Sorry, 1 second. Type in. 3, so I get 2 more damage, so 26 damage.
Yeah.
Woke up looking for the bright sleep hotkey.
All right.
Wait.
The Githyanki chainmail gives under the slash of your heavy longsword.
Is he dead?
No. A significant wound, but he doesn't go down.
Okay, well here's a second hit on him. Boom.
All right. Another exceptional hit.
27.
Yep.
And here's the hit. Wait. Yeah. 19 damage that time.
All right.
How we looking? How we looking?
All right.
Is he dead?
He rolls a con save. He fails. He dies. Ah, he
Right.
says, as you deliver a terrible bleeding wound to his neck. He collapses.
I'm going to move up onto his body. Basically, he's just gonna,
Because of your reach, you can hit the one behind him. You're technically standing in both of these squares here.
well then, I'm gonna hit the next guy with my offhand attack.
All right.
31 to hit.
Yeah.
And
3-hit combo,
that's a
7 more
reroll,
damage.
that's a reroll.
If you want.
Because it's exceptional.
A 1 and a 2, yeah. Oh, that didn't help much.
Octave. 8.
8 damage.
8.
Yeah, offhands are kind of weak in 5e.
Yep. That's my bonus action, my 2 action, or my action, 2 attacks per action. I don't have any magic items. I still have a reaction though. Oh, look at that. Wait,
You've
did I
got,
use my colossal endurance already? Probably.
I think so.
Yeah, that's all I got. I tell them, I scream out loud. I'm like, where are my friends? And then that's my turn.
So, I'm not... Well, I don't want to question your decisions here, but do you really want to hold your ground?
If I stop fighting, then I'm gonna die.
Well,
I
they...
have to keep taking damage every turn, or run out of rage.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. You're gonna stick it out. They'll have line of sight on you, and they'll make those ranged attacks.
Can't you, like, unarm attack yourself? Or attack a corpse or something?
That's not. That count attacking objects.
Why not?
Actually, I have to. If I haven't attacked a hostile creature since my last turn or taken damage since then.
Okay.
So I have to keep attacking or they have to hit me.
Yeah.
Can't you punch yourself in the chest for 1 damage?
If
Well,
I take damage. If I
Them doing
push-
damage to
punch
you is
myself
no problem. They do that every turn.
up. Yep. It's okay. Just don't kill my vibe. Just don't kill my vibe.
This is good though. This is like the first time your hit points have actually been tested in a long time.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you don't have armor, you don't have weapons, you don't, have any magics,
Yeah.
potions.
If only there was a room you hadn't gone and looked in yet.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, Will.
Anyways, as you're screaming for where you're from. Wait, what?
Hey, Will, we skipped your turn.
Yeah.
I moved you from the Chimera room into this little side hall here. Because the Chimeras are leaving the room following Morg. And it
Sure.
takes up a lot of space. They barely fit in the hallway, so everybody's getting the hell out of their way. A bunch of the escapees and your other allies have been moving down in this direction. But you can see just down the way here, this dwarf Bardak that you freed. He's taking the opportunity to immediately attack one of the other prisoners because he's a Githyanki. This dwarf absolutely hates the Githyanki, and he sees no difference between this one and the ones that imprisoned him, so he attacked.
I'm not sure if that's a problem that I can deal with right now. Instead, I don't have any weapons, so I don't know if we really can deal with the chimeras. I was hoping to like sleeper hold one, but again, there's 3 heads. So
They're your friends. They're your friends.
Oh, that's right. They're all friends now, and they're following and they're okay. Well then, okay. Now I guess I do have time. The old Githyanki. I don't know.
There's a lot of locks around, too. A lot of locks. And you are the lock-picking man.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm going to worry about more. He wants to kill that Githyanki. I don't necessarily see a reason to stop him right now. I know that may be a not quite a good thing to do, but this is Dark Sun, and
My man.
You've
okay.
you've been away from most of this. Like there are locked doors you haven't like nobody's unlocked or explored either of these doors in this hall.
Those are cells, though, aren't they? That was where all the halflings were. Isn't that right?
These are not.
19.
19 is not a cell door. It's a solid door.
Okay, well then, yes. 5-foot squares. Queen Zagath is here.
Actually, 20 is open. 20 was the halflings. I'll take that back. That was a cell.
But Queen Zagath being here is kind of an issue. I think you've already been over that point, I'm guessing, but obviously we're not killing her right now.
Yeah. Strange bedfellows. She is a fire cleric, just like Grimorn, and she is invoking that similarity to ask for his help in escaping.
Well, that's great for him. So she's already escaped. They're already through that door, yeah.
Yeah, she's standing next to Grimorn there.
15, 20, 25, 30. And in one move, I can get to where Morg is and start working on that door if I needed to, the solid door.
All right.
Whoop. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in there. There might be something in there that could help us on our evacuation request. So let's go ahead and see.
You see a heavy steel door set into the wall. Oh boy, this would be incredibly valuable.
All this steel, yeah. I don't have my special lockpicks.
You do have a nail, a bent nail that came out of the wall.
Right. So I don't get to re-roll this, but where is my? I think it's just 16. Looks like. Where is it? Oh, what the? I'm just gonna type it in manually. Boom and boom. Okay. Fuck. Oh wait, that's right. Minimum roll is a 26.
All right. You unlock the door. All right. Give me 1 second.
Holla frickin' Lawyer for that talent. The most important talent of the entire
All right.
nation.
At the end of a hallway, there's a bunch of very large chests.
Well, this could be important. This could have our stuff in it. Who knows? Checking for traps as I go. If I actually, probably out of a turn, aren't I?
Yeah, you're not going to be able to move any further. You already moved from the Chimera room once to get over here, and then once more here.
Move,
2 moves and a pick lock.
well, oh, okay. That was 2 moves. Got it. Clear.
But you see that there are a bunch of large chests and... let's see, not that one. All right. So, inside the room, there are 2 Githyanki mages. And off to either side of this hallway, they have little offices here where they're inspecting magical items, casting detect magic, and identify and figuring out what everything does. You'll even recognize one of the objects as belonging to your party. They're both going to look up with surprise as the heavy door opens up and the sounds from the hallway begin to filter in. They were really sort of obsessed with their work, with their heads down, and they heard some noise, but they didn't think much of it. But now that the door's open, they can hear the sounds of battle, and the screams, and the burning, and the roars. And this door shouldn't be open, and who the hell are you? So they're very surprised.
Well, if I can be behind cover behind the door, that would be wonderful.
Okay. Where are we at? Morgue?
Yep. As Taurus is screaming for his friends, I will move 50 feet, turn into a thin little 1-inch flame trailblazing, squishing through people and go in front of him, and then I will take the dodge action facing the enemy.
All right.
Yeah, that's the chance.
All right.
I'm a living flame wall.
I'll make a note. Morgue dodge action. Keeping it simple, keeping it sweet. Do you say anything to your allies as you move in?
I'm here for you, Taurus. Hey, you have not been abandoned.
The Githyanki sergeant saw you approach, and he says, "A planar being! Our weapons won't work! Use psionics instead!"
Oh no.
Use a what now?
Psionics.
Thank you for repeating yourself, guard.
All right. Allies. Quicksoth and Izel move past the prisoners. And they get to the end of the hallway here. Quicksoth sees the strange creatures, and he thinks, what the hell is it? I don't recognize that at all. Do you recognize this, Izel? And she says, no, I've never heard of such a creature. He casts the spell Speak with Animals, and he asks the creature, what are you? And the creature says to him, Owlbear. And he says, if we free you, will you help us fight the Githyanki, the yellow men with the pointy ears that have imprisoned us all? And the Owlbear says, Owlbear, eat Githyanki. Owlbear, free, but free mate too. And Quicksoth will say to the Owlbear, your mate is the one in the cell next to you here? And the Owlbear will reply, yes, mate free too. Fight, Githyanki, bite, Githyanki. And Quicksoth says, all right. And then he will go over and he'll say, I have a spell for this, a knock spell that will unlock this door, but it will take me a moment. All right. Trizrani is going to go over here, and he's going to see these Gith in their cells, and he's going to say, do you want to be freed? And they're going to say, no, we'd be freed in a matter of days anyway. Why would we want to become fugitives? Leave us to our fate. And Trizrani says, fair enough. Stay in your cells if you like.
These, the smug Githyanki over here?
Yeah.
Huh.
They're smug because they know they're going to be freed. They had minor crimes that they would just have to be here for a few days and then they'd be released.
Oh.
Let's see. The halfling runs back into the room where he was imprisoned and hides because he just saw all of his friends get killed.
Why, what killed them?
They were killed by
Alright, here up.
a whole bunch of guards.
They took the brunt of the assault, looks like. Them and the Brogue Giants.
All right. The Brogue Giants, they grab halflings and they're going to throw the halflings with all their might.
Dead halflings or live halflings?
A dead halfling weighs like 150 pounds, maybe.
That is a fat halfling.
I was gonna say less, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe like 100.
Like 100 or
Still,
less,
a 100-pound missile thrown by a giant. It's going to do some damage. All right. One of them sails past the guards and misses. The other one is going to smack this guard, and he's going to be crumpled by it. He dies immediately. High-speed collision with a dead halfling, and it just broke him. Let's see. I've got a third Brogue Giant and another corpse. But this time he's throwing the corpse of a Gith guard, who weighs even more. Ah, but he missed. He missed by a lot. He rolls a 5. Alright, so they're throwing with all their might.
Hey, Ninja.
What's up?
I'm getting pretty tired here. I might leave out at 10:45 or so.
Alright. I'll try to speed it up a little bit. Alright, the Brogue Giants at the other end of the hall. They're engaged in combat. They do defeat a Gith Sergeant, which is not an easy feat, but in doing so, a couple of them died.
You want Sol to go first before Ringside and I?
Yeah, if you want to let him go ahead of you, that's fine.
No, it's fine if we still want to go in an old turn order. I'm sitting in my chair and I'm just man. Whose turn is it now?
We're doing the allies, and then it's going to be Grimorn's turn next.
Oh,
Grimorn, what do you do?
You yawned, made it so much worse.
I know. I thought let's go burn some of these evil monsters.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We got a city to burn. That's what Grimorn says.
Yeah. There's no actions I can take.
Wait, so
unless
you just
I-
went right past me, huh?
Huh?
You went right past me, huh?
Why, was there a blockage there, or?
No.
Oh,
There's a unblockage.
sorry.
Why are there two of you?
Sorry.
Does anyone else hear that? Why are there two of you, Skywell? Who's echoing?
Oh, it could be.
Do you have
Oh,
the
no.
stream up? You might be hearing him on the stream.
Sorry, was that a secret passage, or does it seem like a...
I just unlocked it,
Oh.
and then I ducked behind the door after. I can hear myself too, by the way, in echo.
Is it open?
He unlocked it.
Now, yeah.
There are two surprised Githyanki mages inside.
And we can see them?
Yes, you can.
That thing is gonna slash that guy.
All right.
I assume that might be where our equipment is, so... I want my powers back! We gotta get rid of that necklace thing around our neck, too.
It's more important for Skywheel and Taro. Taro took his off.
20 to hit,
All right, that'll hit.
14 damage to the wizard or mage, whatever.
All right, you hit the mage pretty hard. He reels in pain, as that's a significant chunk of his hit points.
Nice. Okay, he's gonna die now. I'm gonna firebolt him.
All right.
Actually, do I have access to both of them?
They are sitting at desks, so from the hallway you can see both of them, yeah.
Alright, so let me check my spells. I might change it for a second.
So I open the door, like, whoops, and then he walks in, bam!
Yep.
Yes.
And they're sitting at the desk, like, what the fuck, man?
They're just doing their job here. They don't know what's going on.
That's okay.
They're grading some tests.
I assume they're all enemies.
No, they're identifying your magic items so that they can use them against you.
Oh, well, that's even fucking worse. You do not touch my sacred items!
Right, what? Can we get a roll on which items they happen to have in their hands at the time?
No, it's unclear.
Okay.
The condom of soul.
Shit.
The strongest magical item in my possession.
We'll say some random magic items of little value. They didn't start with the big stuff.
That means you reuse it all the time?
Yeah, that's what the spell. That's why it's magical, man.
Oh, jeez.
It's like a bag of holding, but just don't turn it inside out.
Oh God.
Wow. I don't know about this. This life, this game.
This okay. I'm gonna do scorching rays instead. And I can do them. I don't need the items. Double check something. Okay. So it's gonna be level 4.
All right.
So I have 5 little bullets of fire that will fly off.
5 shots. All right.
Yeah. So the first one, I want to see how he acts real quick when he takes one, if I can hit him. 28 to hit with 16 fire damage. Does he
Alright.
fall, or is he still alive?
He's got 30 damage. He doesn't go down.
I'm gonna hit him again. 15 damage.
Alright. 45 now. Still alive.
Oh, got another one. 12 damage.
Alright. That one burns him up. He collapses on his desk and dies.
Alright, so 2 more on the right. The last 2 ones on the right side. Critical failure.
Oh,
So
no.
You tell me what happens.
Alright. You feel as if your connection to the plane of fire is quite weak here. And the fire that you are drawing on is like unfamiliar. It has like a different texture to it than you're used to. I don't know. It's hard to put into words. But each time you use it, you feel a little further from your own god. And you don't like that.
Do I lose my last one because of that, or do I still?
Now
have
you
it?
can still shoot it.
17 to hit.
Yep.
And I'm gonna re-roll the 1. That's a D6. So it will be. Oops. Froze for a second. Ooh. So plus 5, so 17 fire damage.
Alright. You burn him. A smoldering shot burnt into his wizard robe.
And I yell to Soul, come and finish this one.
Alright. Well, ring sight's first, though. Ring sight. Alright. So, the Barogue, enraged, have been throwing halfling corpses at the guards at the end of the hall. The last surviving halfling has gone around the corner to hide because his morale broke when all his friends died. Taurus and Morg are fighting a desperate battle here in the hallway, trying to keep everybody else from getting overwhelmed by the guards. What do you do?
Where's that, you said one of the bosses of the Baroque fell. Where is he at?
If you went south down the hallway past all the Barogue, he's laying in the doorway, hunched over a pile of halfling warriors.
Okay, deal with that later. For now, there's just that giant pile of dudes in the middle right there, right? That's the primary problem fighting force?
There are 3 surviving guards in that room to the south.
I mean, what the Tauros is dealing with.
In front of Taurus, there's a whole line of guards. One of them is a higher level sergeant. And Captain Rascon is at the end of the hallway, dealing with the remainder of the Barogue giants. There's only, I think, one left down there. One of the leaders, the other leader that didn't die yet.
What a pity, what a complex situation.
You got your psionics back, though.
Okay, what's behind me?
If you look behind you, you can see there's Grimorn and Orin in the hallway. They're fighting something in a room that you didn't see into because there was a steel door. Behind them, there's 2 Chimera moving down the hallway.
Are like attacking them moving down the hallway?
No, Morg charmed them. They're friendly.
Okay. Alright, here's what I'll do then. Bloody assistance. There's that spell that snaps everyone at once. That's the other one. 20-foot radius spear. The ones in the line can't like attack Taurus more than like one at a time, right?
No, actually, all of them are using psionic attacks on him that do about 28 damage each.
Deary me. Hmm. Then I'm going to. I have an idea, and I'm not sure if it's a good one, but I'm gonna try anyway. I'm going to. There's the button. There it is. I would like to synaptic static that entire area.
All right. Can it hit all the guards? All 6 of them?
It's 20-foot radius, so yes.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Wouldn't that be like 4 of them?
Radius.
Oh, 20 feet out from middle point. Yeah, okay, you could hit all of them. All right. What am I rolling?
Intelligence save.
An int save, huh? What's your DC? Oh no, they only have a +1. That's not good.
Like a 19.
So that's a 2, a 17, a 2, a 13, an 11, and then the sergeant, he's got a 15. All of them are going to fail. How much damage does your synaptic static do?
Let's find out. Dang it, I keep forgetting this. 24.
8d6 psychic damage. Oof. So you do 24 damage to all of them?
Yes.
Alright.
Also, their brains are muddled for a bit, so you gotta subtract the d6 from their attack rolls. The
Oh, wow.
checks.
That's actually a pretty good spell.
I'm not quite done just yet. I hope. Let's see, how many of the buffs? I need buff, but then buff Taurus so don't die. Is heroism a bonus action? As a spell?
I'm not sure. Let's see. Heroism is a action. As a scion, though, can't you quicken a spell?
Yeah, but I can't do that. Only works when one of them is the quicken spell.
Yeah, that's right.
Be a cantrip.
Yeah, it would have had to been a cantrip. Oh well. Oh well.
Oh well. Well, there's one thing I can do, I suppose. Oh wait, what? Lay on hands is an action.
Thought healing was free.
Yes.
Welcome to America.
Alright, different plan. Hey, I see a giant fire elemental. How would you like a push forward?
Into the enemies gravely. I will burn them.
Have a touch of telekinesis.
Okay. That'll do a D10 fire damage if they don't make a dex save, right?
Nope, it's just on contact.
On contact. All right. D10 fire damage.
Alright, rolling. 2 fire damage.
All right.
He should move 5 times the number of feet away from me. What roll is this? Roll your psionic talent die. Forgot what his psionic talent die was.
That one doesn't work. Damn it. Why did these things stop working after a while? That's very annoying.
Trying to import some?
Yeah, it was old and broken.
Yeah. Yeah, I got like an import message.
Sorry, what was your question?
What is my psionic talent die, if you know?
Yeah. Is it up to a D12? I think we looked that up last week. I believe so.
I do not remember.
I got the link here. Let me just scroll down to the bottom of it. Psionic Talent Die starts as a D6. At level 17, it is a D12.
Okay, then, so that.
Are you going to do Psi Replenishment as a bonus action? You can calm your mind for a moment to restore your Psionic Talent Die to its starting size. That wouldn't really help.
Now I'm just calculating how many squares forward I pushed.
Oh, the push.
Fire elemental. It was 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay, so then I'm be in this guy's face.
You want to roll another D10?
Yeah.
I should buy me some time to help Taurus.
That guy gets 8 damage.
Alright.
And they are on fire, so they have to do an action to put it out if they want.
Alright. Yeah, they'll probably do that. Alright, so just in time. 10:45 approaches soon. You still hanging in there? Gerard?
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Alright, your final turn of the night. Here you stand in your little hole. You freed the prisoners. They ran off. What do you want to do? 2 Chimera just walked past you in the hallway, growling. One of them's on fire.
My first thought is, how did they catch these guys?
I did yell at you to come and finish this this one in this room. If you want to give that a try.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright. You move to the doorway where your friends are fighting with a couple of Githyanki mages. This one here's got a burn mark on him. He's taken 17 damage. His friend lies hunched over dead on his desk. The Githyanki mage looks like he's getting ready to cast a nasty spell at you if you don't drop him. What can you do?
Gerard?
Hello?
What's up? What are you going to do?
I didn't... Are we still in combat?
Yeah.
Wakey wakey.
I'd
Yeah.
like to fuck out.
You
Holy shit.
were talking.
I was?
Yeah. Kill the motherfucker! Do something strong before he kills you.
There's a dangerous Githyanki mage about to cast a spell at you. Can you defeat him before he blasts you with a fireball or something?
None of my tattoos.
You've got no tattoos.
Oh, he's casting a fireball at us?
You don't know. He hasn't cast it yet.
Oh.
He might.
Alright,
He is a mage.
I am going to Is he standing on anything?
He is seated at a desk where he's been
I wanna
identifying
cast-
magic items.
I want to cast animate object on the desk.
Okay, you animate his desk.
Nom nom.
You gonna make his desk beat him up?
Yes.
I'm envisioning the original Ghostbusters.
Was I actually talking? I don't remember. What?
Oh my god, dude. So it's a large object, right? It does how much damage?
Large object has +6 to hit. It does 2d10 plus 2 damage. Has 50 hit points. Alright. So the desk. Do you want to roll for it?
Roll for what part?
Alright. Your animated desk is going to beat up the wizard.
Let's roll for him.
Just roll a d20.
Flat D20 doesn't get any pluses to hit.
+6, he said. Just roll it. We got
Plus
it.
6. I got you.
Poor man.
Narcolepsy.
It's a hell of a drug.
Another 4. I got a 10 to hit.
Okay. The desk is unable to beat up the wizard, but it is posing a threat, and he has to contend with that.
Best tries to eat him.
Yeah.
And he gets up.
Let's see, does it just get one attack? Looks like it. Yep. So you commanded it to attack. It can make a single melee attack against a creature within 5 feet of it.
Are there any other objects around him besides the desk?
Did you want to cast it at a higher level and animate the other desk?
Yeah.
Alright. So as a 6th level spell, you animate 2 desks. Too bad there's not a third object. I don't know what you could animate besides that. Alright.
What was he identifying? You could animate that.
Nah, it's like a tiny object. It wouldn't be worth it.
So I'll roll another hit.
Yeah, the other desk attacks. Let's see what it can do. He jumped away from the first attacking desk, only to be attacked by a second desk. It's flanking.
Dodge right, only to be hit by the other left.
You have advantage because it's flanking.
Hey.
He's got a desk on both sides.
It's a resolute desk.
24.
24 to hit. He does hit, so it'll do 2d10 plus 2 damage. $20 damage, damn.
The desk.
Pretty brutal. Okay. He gets a bleeding wound from the desk, pincering him between the other desk. It wasn't quite enough to kill him, though. He's still alive with a few hit points left. Alright, the Chimera.
Is there anyone near me I can bardic inspiration?
The Chimera pushes past you. I have to roll a d6. 6. The Chimera regains his fire breath. He breathes fire into the room, burning the Githyanki mage to death. And then he finishes his move over here, and his mate follows.
That's a nice pet, man. I want one of those.
Ella of Balak says, "Oh, kitty on fire!" and begins patting the flames out.
Well, that is cute. Wait. Frick. Well, I'm dead.
Why are you dead?
Because I just called the giant cute, and now my face is going to resemble a pancake under a steam iron.
She's gonna sit on you?
He's in the middle of the action. He doesn't hear
No, someone else is.
it. Yeah, Taurus.
All right, right. That's his woman.
Don't remember.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, short memory. Don't remember him. Whose
see.
turn is it?
It's gonna dash over to here.
Chimera.
Yeah, the Chimera's move.
Back to our Oran. Sweet. That's great find, by the way. See, this guy.
Thank you. So
Hey,
I'm gonna,
Ninja.
check
Probably
the
gonna head
trap.
out of here for now.
Yeah. Well, thanks for showing up. It's been great to have you. It's been fun playing with you.
Alright, Daryl.
Good night, man.
Yeah.
Night. Be good. Take care.
Thank you, guys.
And good move with the desks.
Yeah, that was a good idea. So the first thing I'm doing is, oh, hold on. No, that's my, roll to disarm. This roll is actually less. Oops. Let me try it again. The search for, traps as I go along. 20.
Hmm. You look around, you don't see any traps.
Okay, so I'm going up and I'm gonna start trying to get to these other chests here. And
Okay.
unlocking them.
The chests contain all of the party's equipment, all of your items, all your weapons.
Well, I'm gonna be here for a minute, kids. Usually we get our psionic powers back.
You can only get your psionic powers back if you remove the steel collar that's locked around your neck.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't be able to really do that from where I am, or maybe with a penalty. Right?
Though you would have known. I don't know if you were there, but ringside early on found a key on one of the guards and took his own necklace off.
Oh. I don't think I've had a chance to be by ringside. Like, would I be able to unlock my own?
If you had a key, there's probably one on one of these dead mages.
But he still has the lock pit stuff. The lock
Yeah.
pick. Yeah, potentially.
Well,
The problem is the lock is on the back of his neck, so he can't really like see to pick the
Right.
lock. But if he had the key, he could sort of like blindly do it.
okay. Well, during my investigate, hopefully I may have realized that those keys exist on a major that I walked past.
Yeah, all the guards in this place, they all have keys, so if you just like loot one of these bodies here, you can grab one.
Okay. That might be a thing I'll be doing.
This one crushed under a desk.
But I figure that's my turn, by the way. So
All
I'm
right.
just getting here and making sure that's unlocked. And,
Did you want to grab anything out of the chest here? Like one of your items?
Sure what. Like, how about that dart?
All right. And you reach into the chest and you pull out your dart.
Love it.
All right. Well, the Githyanki guards see that things are getting kind of dicey here. They're going to lash out at this Baroque giant and kill him. And then they're going to fall back and look for reinforcements.
Call 911. We are 911.
Captain Rascon engages in combat with the leader of the Baroque Giants and slays him. The leader of the Baroque Giants grunts something unintelligible in his language, and Rascon simply sneers at him and says, "You should have known your place, lesser beings." And then he's going to like move down the hallway here. All right. These two that are on fire, they're going to swing their swords at Morg. They flank you. Well, actually they're inside of you. I guess they can't flank from inside. That'd be kind of weird. Maybe they'll step into the cells off to the sides. and then flank you diagonally here. That way they're not directly in you.
Okay.
Alright, so... let me check their stats real quick here.
They still have disadvantage because in doing the dodge action.
Oh yeah, you're dodging. So that'll take away their advantage, and it would just be a straight roll. Alright, fortunately you're not hit by the slaying weapons effect, but you do get hit for 11 damage by the one sword. The other one swings with disadvantage, he misses. This one back here, he's going to go over here and put out the flames on this one. No, this one wasn't on fire. And he can't step into the flames to put that one out. What can he do? And he can't get to that one. Alright, this one and this one, they're going to move forward a little bit, and then they're both going to unleash psychic attacks on the fire elemental. So make 2 DC 18 wisdom saves.
Okay. Wisdom save, and they're still at advantage, right?
Yeah, you'll have advantage from the hero's feast.
Okay, there's 1 wisdom save. 23, that's a save. The dice froze in the tower. Oh, there they go. And 26, so 2 saves.
Alright, so you don't take any psychic damage. This one spends the turn putting the fire out, and he moves back here. Let's see, this one here is the one that attacked. He'll take a D10 burning damage because he didn't put his flames out.
Okay. He takes 5 points of fire damage.
Ooh, he burns up and dies.
Yes.
Yeah, he should have put the fire out instead of attacking. Oh well. Alright, this one back here, he's going to Misty Step to here and make a slash against you. With disadvantage, it's going to be a 16.
16 still hits.
16
13.
does still hit. Alright. Ooh, he hit you hard, too. 19 damage with that slash.
Okay. 19 and a half. 9. Okay. I flicker and burn and weave.
Alright. Captain Rascon points at you and says, "You will die here in this prison." You can see that you're weakened, but he also seems aware that his troops are dwindling, so he needs to capitalize on the advantage that he has here.
What advantage is that?
Well, he's defeated all of the Baroque giants, and you can see that Taurus is badly wounded.
All the ones on that
How bad
side.
is he? How bad is Taurus right now?
He's 55 out of 287, so he's visibly bleeding a lot.
Actually, it's like mostly psychic damage, so he just has the worst headache imaginable.
His nose and eyes are bleeding.
Yep, his eyes are bugging out. He's got big veins bulging in his forehead. Scanners.
And I cannot see him.
Nice.
Alright, so that's the Githyanki. Taurus. You there, Joe?
What up? That's me. Is
with me?
We have come back around to you. Fortunately, Morg took the brunt of the attack this turn.
Oh, well, good, because my friend showed up. Yeah! Got one. I got one. That's what I'm talking about. Big Morg in the house. Alright, can I move up to toward, like, in front of him, by chance? These guys off to the side, you said they were all dead?
This one is dead.
This one's dead. He's squeezing, so he's sort of like filling these two squares here. It's pretty narrow. You could like jump over him though.
Yeah, I mean, I wanna go past him. I wanna
Yep.
get to this guy. These guys.
These rooms are sort of narrow but tall, so you could just do the rock climbing thing where you put your legs against either side and scoot up the wall and over the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
So you want to get
Which one
behind
can I
these
hit?
guys?
Huh?
You said you wanted to get behind them, right?
No, not behind him, like up in there. I want to get up in the melee.
Well, Morg is in the way though, so you can't really. You'd have to go over them to here if you want to get into it. You're sort of hedged in on either side by these jail cells. There's not a lot of options for where to go except straight down the hall over top of
No.
everybody.
Can I don't want to trigger a opportunity attack.
That's a good point. Do you want to make attacks from where you're at back here?
Can I? Like, am I still close enough to reach any of them?
Hey, Morg, is Taurus on fire? Because you're sort of standing on him.
I am standing on him.
I think so. He's a large creature, so he does fill a couple squares here.
I thought he was in this space over here where these dead things are.
I didn't think he was there, but I'll back him up.
Okay.
Okay, so he's just outside your fire area. Well, that makes him further away, which he'll have a hard time hitting anything from here.
You got this. You can kill all those guys. You good? Were there more
I
down the
can
hall? The other way?
probably deal with all the small guys in a turn or two, because this guy died pretty quickly with how much health he had.
Okay.
I'm probably just
guy-
gonna disengage.
This guy
and
right
cut
next to
all
me
the
alive
normal
still?
guys. All of the ones that are
Dead.
behind me are dead. This one's dead, and these two other red ones are dead.
Okay. And you're saying I can't get into that square with Morg?
You
And I
can
can't-
fly above me, right? You have flying stuff?
No, I have no items.
Oh, right, yeah, never mind. Yeah, if you try to walk through me to hit stuff, you get on fire.
How tall is Morg and how tall is this hallway?
I'm a large creature.
10
How big
feet,
is the hallway?
20-foot halls.
Okay.
Oh, but he's only like 10 foot tall?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think about the distance, right? So, how far is his bubble? He's a 10-foot bubble?
I guess if you could flatten out against the ceiling, you could fly over him.
Well, I would do like a dive. I could do like a dive over him, like a dolphin dive into the pile.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Well, hold on, I'm just saying, because I have to go up. I have to go up 10, over 20.
Just stage dive and jump on top of the gift card.
Yeah, no, that's
So-
what I'm saying. I want to jump on top of those guys.
So these are jail cells with bars, so this would be like climbing movement. You could climb above where Morg is and make attacks from up there.
What's your like 5 foot like forward jump leap distance?
What I'm saying is, can I jump over Morg and dolphin dive onto these guys while I'm attacking? I want to land on them.
Nah, you can't occupy the space of an enemy, but you could climb over top of them and attack from above.
I can't occupy this. I can't dive onto somebody.
Yeah, I don't think there's a mechanic for that in 5e, is there?
I mean, there's like grappling and restraining, and you say they're in this, they occupy the same space while they're restraining, so yeah, it's something like that.
Like, I think you could jump into the space, but maybe there would be
Do you
like
move after that.
you
Yeah,
might
move.
you might wind up prone in a tangled heap with the
Oh, it
with the
says-
dude you land
no,
on.
it's- Depending on the situation and your DM's ruling, landing on an enemy could potentially knock them prone.
Like both of you would, and the enemies would be prone if you jumped and flattened each other.
Actively aiming to land on an enemy to deal damage would be considered an attack action.
Yeah, I guess it's like a physical unarmed kind of attack.
Based on your strength modifier, potentially with a small amount of bludgeoning damage. Oh. So I wouldn't do an actual, like, stabbing attack. I would just... It would be just a...
I mean, maybe you could be stabbing one of them and just like your
I guess
leg
it'd be
would
like an
fall out
unarmed
of that
strike,
if
right?
you're
It
large.
would be an unarmed strike.
Yeah, and that's why it wouldn't do much damage. Usually,
Oh,
unarmed
that's a
strike
lot
is
of
pretty weak.
damage. Mine's 9 damage.
Is it without your items?
14. Yeah. Yeah, mine's
Don't know if that's enough to kill them, though.
Yeah, 9's
Yeah,
really
it's
not. You'd want to use the sword. Like I was saying, if you climb and swing the sword, it's probably the more mechanically effective way. But if you just want to be cool and jump kick him and flatten him out, you could do your 9 damage and knock him prone.
It says, in some cases, your DM might ask you to make an athletics check if you're attempting a particularly difficult jump onto an enemy.
Well, I know you're going to succeed at that. I'm not even going to make you roll an athletics check.
Yeah, it says, can you jump over an enemy to move through space? If you completely go over, it's fine.
If you do damage them somewhat, though, I will definitely kill these ones over here that you're jumping onto in the next turn.
Yeah.
Choose a character with 12 strength.
The Baroque Giants had an idea. They just picked up bodies and threw them as missile weapons.
There are 3 bodies within arm's reach of you, by the way.
Let me just check one thing, because that's not a bad idea. However, comma, I did like that rule of cool. I did like the rule of cool. Do a wall run. Would you make me do an athletics check for that one?
Well, I know you're going to
Acrobatics
succeed.
check?
I mean,
Acrobatics, I meant.
the roll is implied, but we know you're going to succeed, so you don't have to roll it.
Okay.
Let's not keep up this facade.
Alright, hold on. Oh, man. What? I forgot I had Great Weapon Master. Fuck. When I reduce a creature to 0 hit points with a critical hit. Okay, never mind. Okay. Alright, we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna just do that real cool. I'll just jump because I don't want to keep wasting time. I'm gonna run over more on the bars, and I'm going to strike one of those guys and take their space if I can kill them.
All right, roll the hit. Dive bomb, drop kick.
That's gonna be a 30 to hit
Exceptional.
with 25 damage. I guess I could re-roll one of those d6s.
Okay.
Threes?
You hear a sickening
I'm
crunch
sorry,
as he
hold on,
dies.
Yeah, I got +1 there. So 26. I took his space. Awesome. And I'll hit the next guy. And that's going to be a 27 to hit for... for 16 damage. Oh, 27 is exceptional, or no?
Yeah, exceptional. Armor class 17.
God damn it. Every time I re-roll, I get 1 extra damage. Alright, so 17 damage on that guy. And then, is he still alive?
No.
He's not? So both of those guys died?
Oh, just the first one died. Who did
Oh,
you
yeah,
hit and for how much?
The second guy I hit for 17.
Which one was that, though?
The one past me? Yeah, right, that guy? Yeah, I hit him.
Straight in front of you?
Yep.
Okay. How much? 16?
Mm-hmm. No, 17.
17. So he's at 41 damage. He survives.
Okay. I hit him one more time. Oh, crit! We got a crit!
Woo! Smash 'em!
Hold on. I gotta add these crits because this is crazy. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Crit hit is this isn't a bludgeoning weapon, so I don't get that one. Are these finesse weapons?
The swords are not finesse weapons. They're generally like long swords and great swords.
Yeah, just making sure. Yeah, it's martial heavy two-handed graze. Okay, got it. And I can do. I'm just looking for my crit bonus real quick. Sorry. My crit bonus is two additional weapon damage. Holy shit. Wow.
And then it's gonna be Morg's turn.
27, and I can re-roll one of those. So
This is your offhand attack, right? Are you attacking
Yeah.
the sergeant or the guard?
30.
Actually, there's two guards. The sergeant or one of the two guards, left or right.
The closest one to me. Which one's closer?
The one to the
I guess
left.
it's- Yeah. Okay.
What was the damage on that one?
Or whoever was. Yeah. 30 damage.
Ooh, you killed that one. All right. Another Gith guard goes down in a heap, dying in one of his own jail cells. How ironic.
Did I take any damage from their turn? Or they all gave it to Morg?
Yeah, they attacked Morg a bunch.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I'm good.
All right, Morg, you've got a jail cell to your right. This is the one that Taurus was in. He ripped the door right off the hinges here. Inside that jail cell, fighting Taurus, are the sergeant and his last remaining guard.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, my great weapon master attack says on your turn when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to 0 hit points with one, you can make one melee weapon attack as a bonus action. Since
Yeah.
I've already made my bonus action, I don't get another one, right?
It would have done more damage, though, because you can add your modifier to that. But yeah, you would have to make that instead of the other offhand bonus action attack.
Okay, got it. No, yeah, I don't want to.
But it's a better one because it's a regular attack instead of an offhand attack, so it does the full damage.
Okay. Well, next time.
Okay.
Next time I'll know.
Morg. Three
Yep,
enemies
the
remain.
next turn, I'm going to do the disengage action, and I'm just going to trailblaze into a 1-inch and sliver through the bars and touch both these guys and set them on fire, and move up into this guy and engulf him and set him on fire.
All right.
And none of them get to attack of opportunity on me. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I can get over here, 50 feet. So these guys all take 1d10 damage.
Could you do me a favor and end your turn on one of the sides instead of in the hallway?
Wait, where? What do you mean on the side?
Like in one of the jail cells.
Okay.
Because right after you go, two very angry owl bears are going to attack him from behind.
Oh, perfect. Oh yeah, all the guys that run through, I just do one dice roll and I do 2 fire damage to all of them.
Alright.
And they're on fire.
32 becomes 34 and on fire. 24 becomes 26 and on fire. And Rascon himself, 2 fire damage and on fire. And then Owlbear attack, Owlbear attack. Critical hit. Rascon takes a whole bunch of damage. The owlbear slashes him for 18 and 12. He takes 30 damage, putting him at negative 32. It would have been difficult to get the owlbears in there if you were parked in this spot more. But I kind of wanted to wrap up the combat. So these guards flee, and Rascon is going to gate out. So he also flees. So these guys all retreat to 23 here. And so...
I was going to die.
Eventually, he screams from the distance. Just not today. It'll happen tomorrow. You will die in 2 weeks.
Fucking Rick Grimes. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow.
Alright, so combat ends. You have successfully captured the cell block and driven off the remaining guards. Although at great cost, many of the prisoners have died in the combat. Almost all of the halflings, almost all of the Barogue.
I'm gonna give as many possible a touch of lay on hands.
Okay. Are you gonna try to save who?
I have 15 uses of lay on hands, so I guess 15 people.
I'm gonna start putting my gear back on.
Yeah, I think a couple of the Barogue were making death saves and had high cons. They hadn't died yet, so you could bring some of the Barogue back. The halflings, their bodies had been picked up and flung around as missile weapons, and they took all sorts of extra damage, and they're definitely dead.
Hey, Horan, do you want to help me put that armor back on?
Yeah.
Are
Absolutely.
either of the Baroque bosses still alive?
No, unfortunately, they both died.
I'm gonna need
Would
some of these
you be able
ingredients.
to help me with this on my back?
Well, at least they have a new boss now, and I point to Taurus.
I think we got 3 giants left following Taurus.
Does this halfling have any skills?
The what?
He's pretty good at hiding in the corner here.
Anything else?
He is currently morale broken and afraid, so he can't do a whole lot.
I'm gonna calm emotions his arse.
Alright, he is no longer morale broken and afraid, but he remains hidden in the corner.
I wonder how much steel. I wonder how much steel I can hide in my bag of holding.
I will ask him if he has any useful skills or abilities.
He'll tell you that he's a great hunter, that he collects many pelts, that he can sew and stitch. He knows water filtration methods in the rainforest.
Anything that helps us in this environment.
He shrugs. He's never seen an environment like this. He's never seen as much steel as this place has. This is crazy.
Alright, well thanks anyway. Anyone alive besides the giants and the one halfling?
The chimeras are charmed and friendly. They have some injuries.
Alright, they each get a bit of healing sorry, my brain didn't work.
What, like
What's it?
5 points or something?
I was gonna say 3 points so I could save a bit.
Okay, 3 points each. That one's at 27. This one's at 42 damage.
I do this in hopes that us treating them nicely now will make them not stab us later.
All right. So I assume everybody's going to take a moment to re-equip all of their items and get all of their gear back on. Your stuff hasn't been unequipped for very long, so you don't have to reattune to anything.
Oh, wait, I remembered something. Can I get those dudes to wield the Githyanki weapons?
The halfling's too small. The Baroque giants, they'll take weapons, sure. They'll wield a Githyanki sword in each of their forearms.
Yes.
I should make a note about
Question,
that.
Ninja.
Yeah.
I put the gear back on. I'm not really looking for treasure, but I want to see if with my sword that can kind of cut through all material, if I can cut some of that steel off of some of these bars.
Sure. You just want to hack some of the bars apart and collect the bars of steel? Sure.
Yeah. Like how much can I collect in, I don't know, like 10 minutes or something like that?
You think you're going to have 10 minutes? Those guards are fetching reinforcements right now.
Oh, 5 minutes. At least like while everybody gets back their stuff.
I was going to give you guys just enough time to get your equipment back on before more guards are going to start showing up.
So instead of doing that, I'm going to do a heal for all of our group here, okay?
All right. Big mass heal.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Everybody needs it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to do another heal too, but in a second. I'm gonna do some math.
Can I have my neck ring off, please?
Sure. You find a key, you unlock your collar. The enchantment that blocks your psionic powers will go away.
I will immediately try to communicate with the rest of the team
Mm-hmm.
and let them know, my friends, I have found our belongings. It's here in the room past where we met Queen Zagath.
Soul comes over and starts putting all of his gear back on. He tests out his bowstring, equips some arrows. He commands his 2 animated desks out into the hallway.
I go over and get my stuff and absorb it into my fire elemental form.
Alright, Taurus. Joe?
What up?
I got you back to 144.
Hunter, I was at 55.
Yeah.
Yep.
I casted big heals. The Chimera is healed up. The boat gained 25.
I'm half health now.
The boat get 25 back. Okay, Ninja.
Okay.
Chimeras. And is there anybody else that is injured?
I almost felt the fire within.
There's two more characters that are injured that will gain like an extra 25 health. Okay, I'm just stepping up somebody else. Like it doesn't really matter who it is.
Can you heal Morg in his fire elemental form? He's got some damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, 24 damage. Morg.
24? Okay.
Yeah.
That's me at full.
Though you have your items back, so I don't know if you have fruits or something like that. But I can't really use more spells. I need to keep some for attacks.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you have any of these berries by any chance? Maybe Taurus can have.
I can make some good berries. I can heal him 20 more health.
I was hoping to be able to still take a couple bars of that steel, but I don't think
Yeah, put him at 64.
might not have time for that.
Soul is gonna bring these discs with him because they're animated. He's gonna hop on one and ride it.
Oh. I'm gonna keep my sword active as long as I
If-
can.
If the reinforcements are only coming in 10 minutes, the chimeras are still charmed because it lasts for an hour.
Sounds good. Yeah, I was gonna keep him around. You're gonna need all the allies you can get.
Did somebody tore off a door?
Taurus broke the prison door that was on his jail cell.
Can
It's
we fit that in a bag of holding?
it's not detached. It's just sort of like bent outward.
Oh.
As if you guys don't have enough money.
I need like 10 more floors to my tower, man.
He
Mhm.
needs a castle.
It's for the pores, Ninja. It's for the pores.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, all of our tattoos are gone pretty much. I'll get. Well, I guess we'll.
How does that work, by the way? Like they're just gone. We can't get those back.
Now they're in the chest. You can get them back.
With tattoos?
Yeah.
How does that work?
I don't know. Magic.
Yeah,
Works
does it work?
would be inconvenient if it didn't work that way.
So I mean, I don't have a good answer for you, but the whole intent was to take all your items away and then to give them back. And so those are some of your items, and I'm just not going to worry about it.
Well, because I thought like the tattoos were like a psionic power, like maybe the necklace would have like wouldn't allow us to use them. when
Correct.
We have that necklace on.
Yeah, the necklace would have prevented them, but they were also taken away. So magic psionic tattoos, you can move them around, right? So you just have to activate them a little bit, and then you can reposition them. So you can move them from wherever they're stored in the chest, and just slide them back up onto whatever part of your body you want to store them on.
I think they're like those kitty tattoos where they just put it on a piece of paper. They're like
Yeah.
those little.
It's like one of those temporary tattoo. Okay.
All right. I'm
I'm
put-
gonna get that necklace off of my neck. I'm sure we have time for that.
I'm gonna put everybody into this bag here, all the allies, so I can bring them to another table.
Are we moving our characters too? Or?
Yeah, you're gonna want to move your characters off this board.
Okay.
I will keep the table. Can we? Do we keep Zagat with us or?
I'll get Morg.
Yeah, take Zagath with you. Let's see, you guys never interacted with the kobolds.
What about the old dudes?
These guys, they fought with the dwarf and then they fled. So they run down here, and the dwarf
gonna
is
tell
unconscious
you-
here.
I'm gonna tell to Ringside.
I'm gonna take quick soft with his elf.
Use that spyglass thing you have. There's still that wizard that went invisible on us. Might be able to find him.
I'm just gonna activate my invisible vision.
Okay, did we get everybody off the table? Yeah.
I hope so.
We got the Flame Boy. There's still friendly giants here.
Oh yeah, we should take these three friendly giants off. Those are allies.
What about the half-link as well, I guess?
And the one surviving halfling, he can come with us as well. Everybody else is dead. Dead, knocked out, or unfriendly. So, there we go. Okay. When you guys are ready to leave, there's a giant obsidian statue that is animated, and it will come to life, and it will block your path. So you can't get out of here without fighting the statue.
Oh, I thought maybe there would be a passcode or something like that.
Like anybody who approaches it, it activates and begins moving in a threatening manner. But everybody just stays on the stairs and stays back, and it's in a room where it's too big to get out of. So nobody can get past it, but nobody has to fight it. A couple of the Brogue try throwing things at it, but it seems so hard that it barely registers as doing any damage to this giant statue.
We're gonna have to beat it down, I guess.
Oh, while I'm here, can I try to teach the Baroga a sign or two to make it easier to communicate with them?
We don't have the control item, so...
Nah, they're too unintelligent. They can't learn much of anything.
There's two ways. We get the control item for this golem, or we destroy it.
Well, now that you have all of your equipment back, you should be able to figure out a way to get past it.
Yeah. Is there a lever anywhere?
So, in the past, when you encountered animated statues, there was some sort of control rod that powered it.
Search all the bodies, I suppose.
Nobody's gone into the room yet because they know it's going to attack them and they don't want to risk it.
Well, can I sneak past it?
Yeah. Roll your stealth.
Did we get our stuff back yet?
Yes.
Yes, we do. We have all our stuff back. I made sure to administrate and protect that room until we all got our stuff back.
Do I have to reattune to all my stuff, or has it not been 24 hours?
You are not paying attention. I covered that. You do not have to reattune.
Cool. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was
I
watching the video.
definitely said that. That was like one of the first things.
This is true.
He's still all confused.
27.
You gotta roll
Okay.
a 20.
With a 27, the obsidian statue doesn't notice you as you sneak down the stairs and into the room. It's gargantuan, and it's holding this enormous curved silver blade over its head, like it's ready to bring it down in a huge chopping motion at anybody that tries to get past it. So you can see that there's an alcove off to the left inside the room.
I'm going to put myself on the map here. And so I'm past the statue.
No. The statue completely blocks the doorway, but you can get into the room.
Okay. Oh, alcove. Okay, off to the left, you said over here?
Yeah.
And so, anything... Uh-oh. There we go.
You find a safe.
A safe? Okay, I would like to quietly try to open this safe.
All right. Give me your best safe cracking.
Okay. Actually, I'd like to check for traps first.
All right. You look for traps. See if that safe is actually safe.
28 on the safe.
Okay. You look at the safe. It does not appear to have any traps on it. It is locked, though.
Okay. And so now to open the lock, I have here a 31.
31's good enough. It was a difficult lock, but you bypassed it. All right.
Okay.
Inside the safe is a control rod.
I take that control rod,
All right.
and now I am going to work my way back over and show it to my friends and say, hey, look what I got.
Okay.
Is this the control rod you were talking about?
So now you have control over the statue. Moments later, guards are going to come pouring down this hallway, the reinforcements.
Okay. I want to make sure that the statue does not move until it's time. So is the statue supposed to move out of the way for them?
They can't get past it. So they're trying to move it, but it's really heavy. When they can't get past it initially, one of them is going to Misty Step to here.
Oh.
He looks around, but he doesn't see you. He's going to move towards the safe.
I'm going to bring the obsidian statue's sword down on top of the Githyanki.
Okay. He was moving towards the safe to get the control rod, but it's not there, and now he's dead. The other guards see the statue move, and they get discouraged, and they're going to retreat.
Wait. Come back. I have a sword for you.
All right. The remaining Gith guards and Rascon retreat.
I was going to try to lure them in, but nope.
Yeah, Rascon's a unique NPC. He's supposed to move on to the next section.
Okay.
He has to report the failure here. And now that you've gotten past the
now-
obsidian statue, you can exit.
We are going to free everyone.
If you explore the prison a little bit, you'll notice that there was one cell that you never really looked at, and this cell contains a bunch of creatures that you've never seen before. They're making a yapping, barking kind of dialogue.
That's interesting.
There's a bunch of kobolds from another dimension here.
Huh.
Nothing wrong with that.
So, did you want to free the kobolds? They seem interested in being freed from their prison cell.
I think everybody who's an enemy of my enemy is a possible friend.
All
They
right.
seem to have a language, so they're worth trying to free.
You acquire one Trezrani and a bunch of kobolds. I'll add them to the bag here. Add them to the escape bag.
Anything in room 20?
Room 20. That was a prison cell that contained all the halflings.
Oh no, it was 18, and 18 had Zagast, and 19 had our stuff. 21. Okay, we're good.
Let's see. 21 was one of the guard posts. A lot of the guards came out of there.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
21, 1, and 2 were all guard posts. Lots of guards. Alright. So I posted some images in the Discord. If you scroll up, you can see them. I'll bring a couple of them up on stream. Okay. Let me read this description here. Where is it? I can't find the spot I'm supposed to read. Oh, here it is. Alright, so as you exit the prison, there's this big staircase that descends down, and it sort of loops around. So it goes down, and then it goes to the left, and then it goes to the left, and it goes to the left. So it's sort of spiraling, but not curved. It's like angular.
Okay.
And then it says, you reach a wide landing where the metal stairs double back upon themselves before continuing on. You're going to spot half a dozen Githyanki warriors that lie dead here, their hands clutching at their throats and their skin shaded a sickly green. A seventh Githyanki, a slender and unarmored female, stands at the base of the next section of stairs, apparently unharmed by whatever claimed her companions. She's going to see the group of escapees moving down out of the prison, and she's going to reach up to her collar and remove a necklace. And then her appearance is going to change to that of a Gith Zerai. And she will telepathically communicate to the group, I am your friend and ally. I am here to help you escape. Come with me if you want to live.
we don't know anything about Githzerai.
Yeah, that is true.
So they look like just another Gith. But this seems like Gith Tukri to me. I'm going to.
So this is the woman here. She introduces herself as Krika. She explains that the Githzerai are ancient enemies of the Githyanki who have imprisoned you here. She sees that you are fighting the Githyanki, and any enemy of them is an ally of hers, and she wishes to help you escape. She has a secret base where you can rest and recover.
What's the difference?
This seems very convenient.
Distant cousins, but we have deep ideological differences. The Githyanki are warlike conquerors, whereas we are peaceful, meditative beings.
My insight check is 21.
She seems to be telling the truth. And she did kill a whole bunch of Githyanki to help you out. They would have been guarding the exit here.
Okay.
We're talking to...
If you know the way out, I am ready to follow.
Out isn't exactly what I had in mind. I can open a gateway to safety, and you can follow me through it.
Oh.
Weren't we expecting the people are coming with reinforcements? Like, as soon as we put our gear.
They came. The obsidian statue dissuaded them from reinforcing.
Oh, okay.
Should we follow her?
Well, wait. Hold on. So we have, except for, is that what we wanted to do? It seems like our mission is here. I mean, Queen Zagath is here. I don't know what our plan is to do with her. I'm not telling that out loud. That is a telepathic thing, my friends. My friends, do we want to go with this convenient Gith cousin?
She's not like us.
Yes. I just don't understand right now. What about the other Gith queen? Sorry, the Githyanki queen. Because Queen Zagath is a regular Gith, right? But it was a Githyanki who went and betrayed her and the other Gith, correct?
Correct. And their queen is a lich, a powerful evil lich.
And we've met her?
No.
I remember? No. We just heard of her.
Queen Trinth. You've heard of her glory from some of her underlings.
Right.
If we're gonna if we are we're truly planning on going after whoever the master is here, we're probably gonna need a little bit of a place to hide for a bit and rest and get ready for it. I don't even know where we are right now.
That's true.
You are in the astral
Heal
plane.
me. I just gotta fucking heal. I feel so much better.
You also have your intelligence back. It's amazing.
Everyone.
And you guys trust what she says?
I'm not stupid anymore.
I mean, she does seem to be telling the truth.
We need
I'm giving you a knowing glance.
She sees that you are hesitant, so she will tell you that the staircase that you are on leads upward into the city of Galnaki. There's no way that you adventurers can hope to survive a battle against an entire city of Githyanki. I can take you somewhere safe where you can rest.
Let's follow her. One way or another, there's a battle wherever we're going, and it's going to be quite clear that we are strangers wherever we go, especially in the open in the city.
You can hear the sound of clanking armor in the distance. A large number of Githyanki seem to be amassing to head down here.
Open the gate.
I nod at her and say, "We will go with you."
Excellent.
Well, there's either a guaranteed battle or a chance of a battle, so you take a chance.
She enters a meditative lotus position and then begins to breach open a dimensional gateway to another place in space. And then she beckons everybody to follow her through the gateway that she's opened up. It's quite large, quite wide, big enough to accommodate everybody to move through it, and then she'll close it behind you.
Let's go.
All right. You'll move through to another location. All right. One by one, your party steps out of let's see, is that right? Steps out onto a rocky plain. Behind you is a narrow opening in a rock outcropping that would be impossible to find if you didn't know that you had just stepped out of it. While the minor marvel of engineering might impress you on Athos, it pales in comparison to the wonders that now surround you. Your party now stands at the base of a high wall of metal plates. Behind this incredible barrier is a great city of steel and glass that gleams with an unnatural light. At the heart of all of this majesty is a scintillating palace that can only belong to the Githyanki Queen Trinth. When you are all able to pull your eyes away from the city, you see that the sky above you is dotted with floating mountains, glistening bubbles of light, and rippling globes of liquid. On each of the mountains is a cluster of metal buildings and glistening spires. The very air seems to glow with light that comes from everywhere. Krika is going to open up her gateway, and when you step through, it'll take you to her asteroid base. The Githzerai asteroid base. It's like one of these floating islands out here, of which there are many. Without the faintest sensation of movement, you find yourself suddenly standing in an irregularly shaped stone room. Although the walls have been polished to an almost mirror finish, they are cracked and broken. 5 bodies lie scattered about the room, each badly broken and torn apart. Whatever killed them was terribly savage and cruel. Blood has been spattered on the walls and formed great pools on the floor. Krika lets out a gasp of surprise and horror. Her eyes dart back and forth as she tries to take in the horror of the scene. At last her eyes open wide and she begins to scream in terror. There's wild panic in her eyes. All of her friends have been killed while she was away.
Oh.
Got him.
Yeah, I'm blasting him with the calm emotions.
Well, I mean, that'll work temporarily.
Is that where we're ending it, right there?
Yeah, bit of a cliffhanger. I have a map for the next area, which I would like to bring up that we could load all the figurines onto. Alright. Let's see. Let's make sure we got everything off this one. Yep.
I'll ask her, by any chance, do you have any diamonds?
What? Oh, just to save her friends.
Yeah, I could bring them back. But that could take a little bit of time.
Isn't she a spellcaster? Couldn't she bring them back if she had her own diamonds anyways? Or, well, I guess not all spellcasters can revive stuff.
No, she's probably not a cleric.
She's a scion. She doesn't have any cleric magic.
But does she have diamonds?
I don't think she does, no. She wouldn't carry that sort of thing around. Alright, so you guys can put yourself here at 1. That's where this all starts. Players' allies in this bag here. You can bring in reinforcements if you want them.
Well, that sucks for her, though. Lost all of her friends.
Poor girl.
Did we leave all the prisoners behind?
No. They're in the bag here.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's her dead friends. Splattered all over the room. Do you want to bring any particular allies in? We got Soul here.
Are you gonna revive all these guys?
I don't have the material for that. And I would have to take a rest anyway. A rest for like it's not a spell that I just learn every day, you know.
That's an interesting way to put it. He learns the spell every day. Wake up, you learn the skill, you go to sleep, you forget it, and then you gotta learn it all over.
You at least raise one of them right now?
No.
All
Like
right.
if you had the materials?
No.
So, this is the asteroid of the Githzerai, and something on this asteroid has murdered all of her friends. So, the cliffhanger leaves you there, wondering what killed these friends. Was it the Githyanki? Did they find the Githzerai base and attack? If so, why aren't they here?
Yeah, I was wondering I thought we were going to be attacked right away.
I suppose we could try a gentle repose until we get the cash money.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, can maybe bring them back, but we'll see. We will see.
All right.
Shot.
And with that, I'm going to bugger off to bed.
Right. I'll pack this and
Alright,
hit
so-
end, and you can save the table.
How much diamond do you need?
I don't know.
There are 5 dead friends. That's like 5,000.
5,000?
Yeah, I think you need a 1,000 GP gem for each resurrection, right?
I thought it was 1,000 CP.
Yeah, CP.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
I was about to say, like, that's a lot of... I don't even have any diamonds like that. No, I got diamonds. I still got the big-ass diamond. I've been shaving off, like, every time we find someone dead that we want to raise, I just, like, shave off a slither of the diamond.
Sure. Sounds good.
Ugh.
I don't think the guide has anything
shape
about
five.
that, so I'll have to make some stuff up.
Do it.
I wanted to bring that up because I was like, I'll give you the intention. We'll raise these guys up.
But that is a good way to get information about how they were killed.
Yeah. That's
Hey.
Yeah. On the next time on Dark Sun Z.
Dark Sun Z. All right. Thanks for watching out there in Twitch land. I'll end the stream there. Good night, everyone.
Hold on, I'm shaving the diamond off real quick.